Welcome to Feedforward AI News, your destination to the latest news, breakthroughs, and insights in the world of artificial intelligence. With AI evolving so rapidly, staying ahead in this field is crucial.
Today, we're diving into the biggest takeaways from Jensen Huang's keynote at CES 2025.
Talking about Jensen Huang, he's really pushed the boundaries this time around, hasn't he?
Absolutely. NVIDIA has always been at the forefront of the AI and gaming industry, but this CES, they've taken it to a whole new level with their latest announcements, showcased new strategies to further integrate AI across gaming, robotics, personal computing, and even self-driving vehicles.
Every single layer of the technology stack has been completely changed.
Starting with gaming, NVIDIA went back to its roots and brought forward the GeForce RTX 50 Series GPUs. It's amazing how they've continued to cater to their core audience, gamers, creators, and developers.
Here it is, our brand new GeForce RTX 50 Series Blackwell architecture. The GPU is just a beast. 92 billion transistors, 4,000 TOPS, 4 petaflops of AI, 3 times higher than the last generation Ada.
Jensen Huang emphasized that Blackwell is a significant leap in computer graphics, calling it the most notable innovation since the introduction of programmable shading 25 years ago. This chip is now in full production, which is huge news.
Indeed, and these innovations reflect Jensen Huang's vision for NVIDIA's broad influence across several high-tech industries. Every announcement from the CES keynote points towards a future where AI and high-performance computing are becoming more accessible and intertwined with everyday technology.
It's clear that NVIDIA is not just pushing the boundaries in hardware, but also in how these technologies can be applied in real-world scenarios, from your desktop to autonomous vehicles.
We're also working with the ecosystem. All of our NVIDIA AI technologies are integrated into the IT industry. We have great partners and really great work being done at ServiceNow, at SAP, at Siemens for industrial AI. Cadence is doing great work. Synopsys is doing great work. I'm really proud of the work that we do with Perplexity. As you know, they revolutionized search. Yeah, really fantastic stuff. Codium, every software engineer in the world. This is going to be the next giant AI application.
Now, diving right into NVIDIA's collaboration with Toyota, it's a big leap towards enhancing the realism and safety in the world of autonomous vehicles. This partnership is pivotal because it combines NVIDIA's processing power and AI capabilities with Toyota's automotive excellence.
Right, and the implications here are substantial. By leveraging the Omniverse, which is a physics simulation tool, NVIDIA and Toyota can develop autonomous vehicles that are not only safer, but also more adept at handling real-world scenarios. This method is evidently more cost-effective compared to traditional data-gathering techniques.
Exactly. Traditionally, training for these systems involved either extensive road tests or simulations that often couldn't match the unpredictability of real-world driving. Now, by simulating real-world physics, they can iterate and improve models without the same resource intensity or risk.
Driving scenario variations can be generated from replayed drive logs or AI traffic generators. Next, a neural reconstruction engine uses autonomous vehicle sensor logs to create high-fidelity 4D simulation environments. It replays previous drives in 3D and generates scenario variations to amplify training data. Finally, Edify 3DS automatically searches through existing asset libraries or generates new assets to create sim-ready scenes. The Omniverse scenarios are used to condition Cosmos to generate massive amounts of photorealistic data, reducing the sim-to-real gap.
And the backbone of all these advancements is NVIDIA's Drive OS operating system. Huang has touted it as achieving the highest standard of safety, which is critical because as the scale of autonomous operations grows, so does the need for uncompromising safety and security measures.
Switching gears here, let's talk about Project Digits. It's truly remarkable.
I delivered the first one to a startup company in 2016 called OpenAI, and Elon was there, and Ilya Sutskever was there, and many of the NVIDIA engineers were there, and we celebrated the arrival of DGX-1, and obviously, it revolutionized artificial intelligence and computing.
Aimed at developers and AI enthusiasts, this $3,000 desktop computer could democratize access to powerful AI research.
Absolutely. With the ability to run AI models up to 200 billion parameters, this project is like placing a supercomputer right on your desk.
Everybody who uses computers today as a tool will need an AI supercomputer. And so I just wish that DGX-1 was smaller. And
it's a game changer for developers who previously relied on expensive cloud infrastructure to handle such complex computations.
this is NVIDIA's latest AI supercomputer.
And by using the new Blackwell chip, users will not only have access to immense processing power, but also the efficiency that comes with optimized hardware designed specifically for AI tasks. It's thrilling to think about the innovations that could emerge from individuals experimenting on such a platform.
Truly, the boundaries NVIDIA is pushing here extend well beyond traditional computing environments. They're not just enhancing existing technologies, they're making advanced AI capabilities accessible at a grassroots level. Can you imagine the influx of personalized AI applications we might see because of this?
The introduction of the RTX Blackwell family is a monumental step in computing. What really caught my attention was the blending of AI workloads with traditional graphics tasks.
Oh, absolutely. This fusion essentially transforms what we perceive as possible in real-time computer graphics. Jensen mentioned how the new GPUs like the GeForce RTX 50 series with Blackwell architecture aren't just powerful, they're revolutionary. The programmable shaders now process neural networks, which is a huge leap.
Generative AI synthesizes amazing images from simple text prompts. Yet image composition can be challenging to control using only words. With NVIDIA NIM microservices, creators can use simple 3D objects to guide AI image generation. Let's see how a concept artist can use this technology to develop the look of a scene. They start by laying out 3D assets, created by hand or generated with AI. Then use an image generation NIM, such as Flux, to create a visual that adheres to the 3D scene.
And the implications of neurotexture compression and neuromaterial shading that he talked about are fascinating. These technologies enable production of images so realistic that they can only be achieved by leveraging AI to learn and optimize texture and compression algorithms on the fly. And on a broader scale, NVIDIA's advancements in enterprise solutions with their NVIDIA NIMs and NeMo systems and the new Llama Neotron models focused on enterprise applications shows their commitment to integrating AI across various industries, not just in graphics.
Yeah, it's impressive how these AI models are tailored to run in every cloud environment, making it incredibly versatile for integration across different platforms and industries. This kind of flexibility could really speed up the adoption of AI services globally.
Plus, the introduction of the NVIDIA Cosmos platform trained on millions of hours of video to understand physical dynamics paired with Omniverse for a physically accurate simulation. This combination is set to accelerate developments in robotics and AI understanding of the real world.
Definitely. And Jensen's announcement about the automotive industry advancements with Cosmos and their new Thor computer system, this robust platform for AV technologies, is bound to push the autonomous vehicles industry forward significantly.
It's clear NVIDIA is setting a new standard across multiple sectors. This CES has been packed with thrilling updates. It's going to be exciting to see these technologies unfold and begin influencing everything from how we play games to how we drive. But let's transition to discussing the future of the workforce.
It seems like AI might be stepping into the shoes of software engineers sooner than we might have expected.
Zuckerberg himself mentioned on the Joe Rogan podcast that by 2025, AI could be coding at Meta like mid-level engineers.
Exactly. It's fascinating, yet a bit unsettling, isn't it?
Probably in 2025, we at Meta, as well as the other companies that are basically working on this, are going to have an AI that can effectively be a sort of mid-level engineer that you have at your company that can write code. And once you have that, then in the beginning it'll be really expensive to run, and then you can get it to be more efficient, and then over time we'll get to the point where a lot of the code in our apps and including the AI that we generate is actually going to be built by AI engineers instead of people engineers.
This notion isn't just isolated to Meta. Other tech giants are also exploring similar paths.
But what does this mean for the future of human coders?
Well, Jensen Huang from NVIDIA and Amazon Web Services Nat Garman have also hinted at similar futures where AI takes over coding tasks. Garmin even suggested that in about 2 years, most developers might not even be coding.
That's a seismic shift in the job landscape. Now, what's interesting here is the rationale behind this shift. AI could potentially increase productivity, but at what cost?
Indeed, and there's also a discussion about the quality and nature of the jobs that will prevail. Mark Benioff from Salesforce is debating not hiring software engineers because the productivity gains from AI have been so significant.
That brings us to an important point about the changing economics of software development. With AI becoming more capable and efficient, the initial costs might be high, but over time, as Zuckerberg pointed out, the operational costs decrease significantly.
And so my guess is that like the percent of people who will be doing stuff that's like physically required for humanity to survive will get to be smaller and smaller as it has. More people will dedicate themselves to kind of creative and artistic and cultural pursuits. I think that's generally good. I think the number of hours in a week that someone will have to work in order to be able to get by will probably continue to shrink. Yet I think people who are super engaged in what they do are going to be able to work really hard and accomplish way more than they ever could before because they have like this unimaginable leverage from having a lot more technology.
This transformation could be akin to how PCs and word processors revolutionized clerical work. Remember how typewriters and handwritten ledgers gave way to digital documents?
However, let's also consider the broader impacts. If AI takes over more mundane tasks, it might allow human creativity to flourish, but could also lead to significant job displacement.
True, and that's a crucial element to discuss. How societies adapt, reskill, and redefine work will play a major role.
Absolutely, bringing a major wave of change not just in tech, but across all sectors influenced by software, from banking to architecture. It's an AI-driven evolution, or revolution, depending on how you look at it.
That's all for today's roundup of cutting-edge AI innovations. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest in AI news and insights.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep asking those big questions.